On February 28, 2026, history changed in the Middle East. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, Iran's supreme leader for nearly 4 decades, was killed in a joint military strike. His death marks the end of an era and plunges Iran into its most critical leadership crisis since the 1979 Islamic Revolution. This is the story of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Born in 1939 in the holy city of Mashhad, Ali Khamenei was not destined for greatness. The son of a modest cleric, he grew up in poverty. He grew up studying Islamic theology in seminaries across Iran. Unlike many of Iran's religious elite, Khamenei came from humble beginnings. In the 1960s and 70s, he became politically active, opposing the Shah's pro-Western monarchy. He was arrested and exiled multiple times. During this period, he met Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, the man who would eventually lead Iran's Islamic Revolution. When the Shah fell in 1979, Khamenei emerged as a revolutionary hero. He survived an assassination attempt in 1981 that permanently disabled his right arm. He served as Iran's president from 1981 to 1989, but was always seen as overshadowed by Ayatollah Khomeini. Then came June 1989. Ayatollah Khomeini died, and Iran faced a leadership vacuum. Khamenei was an unlikely candidate, lacking the required high-level religious credentials. But Khamenei had political cunning. Just months before Khomeini's death, the constitution was revised to lower the religious requirements, enabling his elevation. At age 50, he became Iran's second supreme leader. Many expected him to be weak and easily controlled. They were wrong. What Khamenei lacked in religious authority, he made up for in strategic patience. He systematically consolidated power, ensuring loyalty. His key alliance, the IRGC. This powerful military organization became his sword and shield, building a vast commercial empire. Under his leadership, Iran transformed into a regional superpower, extending its influence from the Mediterranean to the Indian Ocean. Most controversially, Khamenei oversaw the nuclear program. While insisting it was peaceful, it brought crippling international sanctions. Sanctions devastated Iran's economy. Ordinary Iranians saw their savings evaporate while the elite lived in luxury. Behind the image lay a brutal record. His regime imprisoned and executed thousands of its own citizens to maintain power. The breaking point came in 2022. The death of Mahsa Amini sparked the largest uprising since 1979. Khamenei's response was ruthless. Hundreds were killed and thousands arrested. He would not tolerate a threat to the regime. Yet to his supporters, he was a unifier, a leader who stood up to the West and preserved national sovereignty against all odds. He championed resilience, fostering a vision of a self-sufficient nation standing firm against external pressure. By 2026, tensions reached a breaking point. On that fateful night, the unthinkable happened. The supreme leader was dead. The Islamic Republic, which he had shaped for decades, suddenly looked vulnerable. His legacy remains deeply contradictory. A man who united and divided, who built a regional power but left a nation yearning for change.